and I'm giving your dad elbows right in the bush. He's trying to be gentle and still restrain me, and I'm just banging him with the left elbows, right elbow, right in the bush. And he had me on the floor. He was holding his fucking, he did nothing but blood. And I went up the stairs. I said, "You two assholes," and I blamed my mom for that. I said, "Ma, that's your fault. All I wanted to do was take a shortcut. I don't want to bother nobody."
God, I remember one
Now you're
time-
hollering I'm going to beat my wife because I'm drunk.
I remember one time.
I said, I never touched my wife.
Busha had the she was already with the stroke, and she was in the bedroom, so she couldn't come out of the bedroom.
Oh.
She was in there, and Uncle Mike had too much to drink. And he started saying something to my dad, and he kept putting his finger in my dad's face, like this. And my dad said, "Don't put your finger in my face one more time."
Well, they always used to argue between them.
Wait.
Oh.
And so he did one like that, and my dad slapped him with an open hand, and it almost knocked his front tooth out. He was bleeding.
Oh,
Dang.
that's not nice.
That's not nice.
And then he went in a bed, you know, that little small bathroom, and it was nice way to treat your brother.
Wait a minute.
Nice
Wait a
way to
minute.
treat your brother. And Busha is hearing all this because obviously, you know, we're in a little confined space, and I'm running by Busha. Busha says, "Oh my God, what's going on?" I'm going, "Nothing, Grandma. Everything's fine. There's nothing
But
going on."
see, that was one thing. That's the only thing I held against your dad. And two was another thing I held against him. One is the asshole wouldn't come and see me play ball. Now, wouldn't you want your brothers, bigger brothers, come and see you play ball? Sure. What do you get out of that? You just run around like a fucking idiot. You should be out there working. I said, I'm out there playing ball. I got a chance. I got a shot. We got scouts coming to this park every
You know
year.
what, my dad, I used to play catch.
Then you know what your dad pulls off? Every time he'd come home early from his paint jobs, my brother was out there working construction, then he'd stop with his truck and have beers with the black guy, his helper, and they'd be drinking till 5:36. Meanwhile, your dad was in there opening the refrigerator, beer, shot of Christian Brothers, shot of beer. He'd knock out 8, 10 beers in about a half hour. And now my brother comes home, he's got the whole front hall where you used to go up the stairs. He's got the whole front hall with beer and booze. He kept it in the front hall. Now my brother comes home from work, it's 5:30, my mom's making supper, and he'd open the door of the refrigerator.
It's empty.
Not a frickin' beer in there. Was that fat lard ass son of a bitch sergeant from Patton? Was he here again? Ma. And she said, "What do you want, my goosh? What do you want?" "Ma, you tell that's oh, Jesus Christ. He didn't even leave me one fucking beer, not one beer. I gotta go put beer in the fridge. Couldn't he take some out of the front hall and put it? Oh, and he's crying. He don't stop. I listened to that shit for about 22 seconds. I went, adios, and I went up the stairs, mind my own business. I had my own brats to take care of. But this would go on and on. He said, "Why does he do that?" Now, another thing he'd say, "I'm missing some stamps here. And I'm missing my crossword puzzle pencil." Was somebody using that? My mom say, "Yeah."
He was in the
Stosh
crossword.
was on the wall. Stosh was on the phone. He took this guy's address. Why did he take my crossword puzzle pencil? And what about these stamps? Hey, can't you go to the store and buy your own stamps? Now he'd give you any money you wanted. Mike, all you had to say is, "I'm hurting, a kid's sick, or I slow with the rent," whatever. He said,
Yeah, he was very,
Well-
was very good. Hard.
well, what do you need? Stop telling me all that shit. Just tell me what you... Well, I need 60, 70. He'd give the money right away. Well, I'll pay you back. Don't say that. Don't tell me when you're paying me back. Did I ask you when you're paying me back? He says, "No." Well, then shut your mouth. Take the money, get the hell out of here. That's how he was. He was generous. But don't touch his crossword pencil. And don't touch his stamps. Go get your own freaking stamps. Leave my pencil. Oh, and then if you had his little dictionary, if that was missed, a lot of times he'd get drunk and he'd misplace it. He'd put in with the shirts and towels or
Yeah,
whatever.
he was into the crosswords.
Oh, and you'd have to listen to that pissing and moaning. Oh my God. But those were the two things about your daddy that were super califragilistic. And then you know all the work I done with your dad, work painting. This here.
You
This-
should hear those
This
stories.
is my prize, is ceilings.
Well, I was closets.
Well, that's where they put you. Yeah, you were called a painter. You eat all that shit back in them closets.
Then
Whatever
I-
you slop up there, just clean the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, you couldn't be in
And
the
then-
closet. You couldn't be in the closet more than 15 minutes.
Oh yeah,
You know why?
You get drunk.
No, you get drunk. He said, "Hey, Hey, I'm only getting $12 for the fucking closet. Get the hell out of there. Get down into the hallway there. So,
You know, one time he put me on a job outside painting a white garage door in the sun. On a summer day, I couldn't even drive home. My eyes were so from the sun, I could not see for 4 hours. Like snowblind, just like you're snowblind.
Oh gosh.
He says, want to drive? I can't even see.
yeah.
How can I drive?
I'd be rolling